Hey everybody, this is Alex Helisek with Breezeway Productions, and we are here at the 2023 Tribeca Film Festival, and we are looking forward to some amazing conversations with filmmakers that are official selections this year, so stay tuned for some awesome interviews, and thanks again for watching Breezeway Productions.
You're here, obviously, to promote the film The Listener.
Yes.
Very crucial conversation to have right now, and I think it's going to open eyes for some people who don't know that there are people out there to listen. Tell me why you chose this script. I'm sure you have your pick of anything you can direct. Why was this film important to you?
Well, I wish I had my pick of anything to direct, but this script came to me from my producer, Oren Moverman, who's a good friend and co-writer on The Messenger, Alessandro Camon. He wrote the script, brought it to me and my producing partner, Ren Arthur. It was such a beautiful script. It's so well written, and of course, it's all about mental health, the people who are in distress, and the person in the film, Tessa Thompson, who is there to listen and to help.
Now, there's two ways of looking at it. You can say that you chose a film where there's essentially one person on camera at all times because it's easy to do, or you chose it because it's incredibly hard to do. What was your experience making this film?
So we originally tried to make it during the pandemic, pre-vaccination. So in that sense, having only one actor was something that we thought that we can do and shoot it quickly. Didn't happen then. We did it later. And even though it may seem like it's easy, it's one actor, it's pretty much one location, it would wake me up at night and I'm going, how am I going to do this? Because we wanted to make it cinematic.
Right, it has to sustain tension. So.
We did not want her, tethered to her phone or at a desk. What helped us was that because of the pandemic, some helpline workers are able to work at home. And so that gave us the advantage of having her in her home space. Her home could be another character in the film, and she had the mobility to move around. We could see her dog. We could see what she does on break. So that really helped.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Buscemi. How are you? Name's Alex. Pleasure. So tell me a little bit about The Listener in your own words. How would you describe this film to audiences?
Well, The Listener, it deals with mental health issues that I think that anybody can relate to, because everybody is either going through something themselves, or they have a family member or a friend that needs help.
Yeah.
But sometimes in the middle of the night when your friends aren't accessible, or you're not in therapy for another few days, or maybe you can't afford therapy.
Sure.
There are helpline workers out there, they're called warm lines, that you can call, and sometimes just talking to somebody for 10 minutes can just change your outlook, can change your perspective, and give you a lift.
So this is one of the films that you're directing this year. Do you see any similarities between this film and directing Living in Oblivion? I mean, you were playing a director in that, but is the experience like it is in that film?
Well, Living in Oblivion was directed by Tom DiCillo. I was playing a director.
Yes.
But yeah, anytime you make an independent film, things are going to go wrong. Anytime you make a film, independent studio, things are going to happen, things will go wrong, and you have to adapt. So I think that's common among all films.
Okay. My last question for you is, you played a lot of very iconic roles in your career. Do you have a specific role of yours that you enjoy the most out of everything that you've played?
Well, you mentioned one, Living in Oblivion, but also another one, In the Soup, that was written and directed by Alexander Rockwell.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me, guys. Yeah, no, this is sick. Tribeca Film Festival. I'm from Queens, man. This is dope, dude.
Everyone's here. It's what's the place to be.
So they say.
Yeah.
That's what they've been telling me.
So this film is basically you're not seen. You're only heard.
Yeah.
So the script had to move you to take on that project. What about this film called to you?
I think this film's so important in so many ways, but I mean, I got the call from Steve. Over the years, I've been lucky enough to become buddies with him, and he showed me what he was doing and how, once I got the papers in front of me and I saw what it was, and then I got to sit in a sound booth with Steve Buscemi for a day and just run it, and it was really fun. It was really fun, and I think I deal with my own mental health, and I think this is important because COVID everybody dealt with it in a different way. No one knew how to deal with it, and it's only revved up the mental health problem we have here in this city, and it's crazy. And I think this movie is really important to let people know everybody was doing it in a different way.
It's a crucial conversation, so thank you so much for taking part.
Thank you. No, absolutely. I'm just so happy to be here.
I'll turn it over to Al.
My question for you deals with New York. We're here for Tribeca Film Festival in New York. What does what does New York mean to you?
New York's everything to me. I haven't left. I haven't left. Everybody went to Florida. I stayed. We're here. I'm not leaving. I love this place. This is my home.
So I'm also curious. You're rocking a Peter Luger shirt here on the carpet today. So what's up with Peter Luger?
I'm trying to get some free steaks, man. I'm out here. Okay. I'm out here. Yeah.
So I'm curious. Okay, so tell me a little about your role that's in the film and what this film means to you.
I'm definitely one of the darker people that get on the phone. And with that, I just think Steve knows how dark I go with my comedy, so he's always willing to go there. He brought it to me, and I mean, it's very important to me. I think mental health has been put to the sideline for way too long, and I think this movie is really important. It's really important.
In closing, is there anything you'd like to say at the Tribeca Film Festival?
Yeah, the studio should go pay the fucking writers. Hey.
Fire, thank you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about some of the major successes in your career and what was it like when you were experiencing those?
Major successes was having the opportunity to work with Robert Downey Jr. and seeing him improvise and playing with him, and it felt surreal and magical, and I'll never forget it. And yeah.
If you can give insights to actors of how to book the role, what's something that you've learned over your journey as an actress for landing roles like that?
Nobody can do it like you can, so just do your thing. Don't try to fit into what you think other people want you to do.
And you're here for support of The Listener tonight, so we're going for the premiere of that. What was your affiliation with the film? Are you friends with Buscemi or some of the talents or anything like that?
I'm a huge fan of Buscemi, but I know Dr. Barbara Van Dalen, she's a psychologist, and she worked on the film, and I met her through A Million Little Things because she was our mental health consultant on the show.